Welcome to secret number 6 in the 6 secrets to creating more money your competition does not want you to know video series. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Trina Lowe, and I'm the founder of Smart Business U and Freshent Communications. I just wanted to quickly remind you that you will be receiving the rest of the video links via email with some time in between to really digest the secrets given and what they mean for your business. Too often, we get too much information too fast and we only really remember the last little bit. So I want to give you time to digest it and sort of control the flow of the videos that you receive to make sure that that's the last thing that you remember. So, I considered making this the last video I sent as it's absolutely critical to your business and the rest of your life. But it's actually so massive that without working on this first, nothing you do will ever fully work. So what is the secret? Secret number 6 is, you must believe that you can have whatever you want 100% right through to the very core of your being. I know that sounds a bit airy-fairy, believe me, I know. I thought long and hard before starting with this, but this truly is the beginning of everything for your business. I mean, if you didn't believe you could survive without a job, you never would have started your business, right? Even if you were scared, somewhere deep down inside, you knew you could do it. So what's holding you back now from having the business of your dreams? Why did you sign up for the video series if you already have everything you desire? Well, you now know you want more. But maybe you have hit that proverbial glass ceiling and are topping out. Whether you're just getting started and need to make your first $1,000, or if you're trying to turn your 5-figure income into a 6-figure income, or if you're shooting for the millions. If you do not truly believe you can have it, you never will. We simply do not pursue what we don't understand. It gets too complex and it's too hard to imagine ourselves in such a foreign place. For example, when you imagine yourself with your favorite beverage, maybe it's a creamy caramel macchiato, which really is more of a dessert than a beverage. Your mouth might start to water. You remember what it's like to hold it in your hands and take that first delicious sip. Now you know exactly where to get one, so you do. And it's easy, isn't it? But if you were asked to make a dish you had never made before, did not know what the ingredients were, and didn't know the first thing about it, it would take you much, much longer to get around to even considering it because it's so far outside of your imagination. You can't imagine what it tastes like, you don't know how to get it, or let alone how to cook it. I was introduced to quinoa earlier this year. It's an amazing grain that's super duper healthy. I heard great things about it, health benefits, that it tasted great with anything, and I was really curious. But I didn't know where to buy it or how to cook it, so I forgot about it. I kept hearing more and more about it, so I asked some more questions, including where to buy it. Then I forgot about it again. So more time goes by, and I finally think about it again, and this time I ask friends how to cook it. It sounds really easy. So once I could imagine myself making it, and all those difficult gremlins in my head telling me that this was going to be hard were gone, I could imagine myself making it. I remembered to pick it up at the grocery store, and I made a batch within days of buying it, and now I am hooked. That process took 7 months. We're talking about making a side dish here, folks. Nothing nearly as complex or critical as making a business decision. So what's my point? My point is, you can't get to where you want to go if you first don't know where it is, or can't truly picture yourself there. Can you see yourself being a millionaire tomorrow? Not likely unless you win the lottery, right? But can you see yourself there in a year, maybe 2? If you can't, then you must ask yourself one of 2 questions. Is it impossible for my business to make that much money in 2 years? If you answered yes, well, you're probably wrong. Why would anyone have a business that cannot make real money in 2 years? It's just that you cannot imagine yourself there, or you don't know how to get there right now. The second question to ask yourself is, do you truly believe you deserve that much money? Ooh, that's a much tougher question. Our first reaction is to say, well, yes, of course I do. But soon after, the guilt gremlins creep up in your mind, and sometimes they're just soft, quiet whispers, but they are there and you know they're there. They might be saying things like, you can't make more money than your parents, or you can't make more money than your spouse. Maybe it's just that you still feel really bad about something you did a long time ago, and it prevents you from believing you deserve to have a thriving 6-figure business just like anyone else does. For those of us who do have some sort of issue being rich or making a lot of money, you might still think you can get there if you just work really, really hard. That is simply not true. Why? Why not? You've heard it before. The answer is self-sabotage. No matter how hard you work, you will inevitably do something to sabotage your progress. It might even be as simple as stopping all that hard work you've been doing before you actually make it to the finish line. So how do we turn this information around and make it work for us? So what do you do about it? How do you deal with these gremlins that hold you back from your true potential? Well, the answer is one day at a time, starting right now. The good news is you've already taken the first step. You're here, you're open, and if you're ready to take action, I am here with you every step of the way. So over the next week, starting right now, I want you to start envisioning your new income goal, but I also want you to pay close attention to what the gremlins are saying. Now, every morning, envision your new income amount, and then listen throughout the day to what the gremlins are saying and write it down. Writing things down is a form of manifesting your thoughts into reality. So why on earth would I want you to make what the gremlins say real? To acknowledge them. Once you have acknowledged these thoughts actually creep into your head, you can then look at them and destroy them. You do realize they are not true, right? Every single person has the right to earn whatever amount of money they want, period. And that includes you. So let's just recap your assignment for the week so you know exactly what you need to do. First, you'll write down your new income goal on a piece of paper and keep that with you where you can see it all day long. Then on another piece of paper, maybe you'll keep a notepad in your purse or your pocket for the week, write down any negative thoughts those gremlins are saying to you when you think about your new income goal. And know that they are not true. Then destroy the piece of paper that the gremlin thoughts were written down on to completely abolish them from your mind and from your reality. By the end of the week, you'll feel that your income goal is now possible and there are no more gremlins standing in your way. If this is something you normally wouldn't do, don't worry about it. Put your cool cop aside and do it anyway. If you truly want to make your business the success you want it to be, then you need to be willing to stretch outside your comfort zone and try something new. Enjoy the exercise, and I'll be emailing you secret number 5 to making more money your competition doesn't want you to know. Have a great week.